had a particular hatred for book launches, not only my own, but other people's. I think anyone who has a book launch and doesn't feel uncomfortable is a Jessup, because you feel, obviously, there is at root monetary transaction that people don't want to mention, so I'm not going to mention it. What I'll say is that if you read it, then you can shoplift one, and that's a sincere offer. If you want to read it and buy it, that's fine, it's £5. The first ever book launch that I ever did was at the Soho Curzon Cinema in 2010, and I was launching 4 pamphlets. I'd been encouraged to do it by all 4 publishers, different publishers, and on the night none of them turned up, so I had to introduce myself, and I read for an hour. And that has significantly scarred me. So I'm now taken to developing, well, you have to make a decision. Are you just going to let the book go online and never have a launch? You know, that's tempting, but, you know, you don't want to do that. You got, you know, protecting the little bit of ego that's left driving you through the day. So you have to come up with some sort of ridiculous architecture of justification to launch a little fucking pamphlet. So I'm going to read 4 poems from my new pamphlet, I Stand Alone by the Devils, published by Broken Sleep Books. Thank you to Aaron Kent for publishing it, although he isn't here. Angel Heart, which was released March 6, 1987, directed by Alan Parker. Why the fan slows down is why the egg gets eaten. Why the mirror is why I explain the straight razor into a bloody foam. It's all over my fingers, I put them in my mouth. Because the devil is an open expression which shows how you felt. Finally. The deal is guard down for the highest stakes. This is the credits where I'd sacrifice that goat because it is you where I've started to see sex in goats. The devil is stations of the pilgrimage you didn't go on. The devil is a red night goat licking my lips. The devil puts its tongue into my mouth. The devil controls me from below and from afar. The devil designates, designs and directs. The devil transforms from night to goat. The devil lets me know when it's time to finish. Lucifer is a forgotten human community. To sell oneself, Satan says, between eggs and salt is to value self over old concepts like soul. Things heat up. From Coney Island to Louisiana, this is the hell you are not going to, but living in, because you built it brick by brick your own self. Cut to a daughter seducing a father, and the underworld is all right with it. The hot new world as news. Epiphany Proudfoot coming anyway, either way, in on the hot. Perhaps you have seen the flan slow down. The egg is peeled. A blues man has his cock cut off. A doctor has his eye shot through. A Cajun lord's face is melted in gumbo. These are symbols, and they are serious. For example, a detective finds himself. In the film, you can find reference to a chicken, the animal rubbed, covered in blood, across your chest, groin and lips. It survives, but will you? You offer full kiss permission, but do you know what you are going to kiss? The face rubbing has a taste. Mind control is possible. It's just a matter of practice. Bobby De Niro is being paid to smile. You are his fashion. The deal makes us resemble the sex we do not possess while corrupting the one we have, for the devil will have his due, and you cannot sneak upon a mirror. This is a poem about Querelle, released September 8th, 1982, directed by Reinhard Werner Fassbinder. I am a master at dodging bullets. I have never been shot, so technically I have dodged all the bullets fired in the world. I am to blame. I have spiders on my face. I am referring to love rather than religion. I am announcing to you the victory I have won over my own history. I have over my debts to young liars. I am a man as the saint of inner light. I am a man as an old man counting. I am a woman at the birth of the horses. I am a man as something for the Bible. I am one who wanted to bully once. I am a part of the furniture. I am terrestrial, handsome, rich rivalry. I am the cold, hard friend in the city of twats. I am an ever under a race to be small. I am under images overlapped with others. I have a talk show on anger one might as well resent. I am all in one more than one in all. I am for an under all as an over. I am sat together for function in the same boat as him. I am is becoming mountainous, slim chance. I am the horse who says, I want to be a seahorse and runs into the sea. I learned more from the stupid, says Montaigne. I am conquered, totally conquered, never in love with a boy before. I am sad if you go to prison. I am brink of a shame from which no man ever rises. I am so weak of being conquered. I have feelings of soilings, fine mortal wounds in me. This is a poem about the devils, released July 1971, directed by Ken Russell. I am not sorry there are bones working in the skin of actors. If it were loose skin, then the film would fail. The bones momentarily prevent sex on set. Nuns was once a business, a black, rough, hairy, jelly-shaped, lightly dancing Ollie Reed swinging a costume towards his penis. Hell holds some surprises, but not many. Covered in panic jelly, celebrate God, disarm his soldiers. Panic charming, coming. Vestments of light are kindling to a jelly that burns away at film. A best cut remains. Is that not his work in evidence? Our holy white city sets the living sun, le dun. We are a modern white lamb devilled by disease, drinking of its own white, hairy, fully wooden jelly. We are where the dream is so strong as to leave a patch upon the bed, where the word professional sits next to witch hunter, which is attractive, like inquisitiveness in general. Our future city is a black shed where Ollie Reed nearly actually burned at the stake and didn't mind. We'll hold exorcisms and the forced administration of enemas. We'll drink the water which flows forth for fun. This is an anti-electrical love before computers that needs no God. It stinks. It claps hands together and slowly rubs the skin of Christ. We believe there is not a care on earth about what you do and whomever you do it to. We grow to like only how pleasure smells. Do what you like. Do you remember this as the word? Gnosis. In an age out of unsolicitation, enabled by falsehood, we need the only good priest of France. The Swordfish. Oliver Reed as Urban Grandier, hiking down leggings in public toilets and biting his mustache. Reed as Grandier, a massive naked tiptoeing around a wholehearted cunt. A fat angel wrestling with hot legs in a fire. A blue ram watching every word from above and below, hoping, duplicating personal dust, destroying words perceived as worse than the things they depict. Here the devils are cameras full of meat, antlers on actors, half there, half enough, half come, half true, half sacred, half sure. They stand without endless protection. They eat the mean words of Ollie and his actor. Christ on film can't stop loving the young. We reach deep into ourselves to figure out how and why, calming down the fornicator, the sacrilegious, the lunatic, the inquisitor, Father Pierre Barre, the Sister Jeanne, broken, masturbating with a human bone. Cheery stuff, typically cheery stuff from me. All right, last one. This is a poem about Silence of the Lambs, released February 13th, 1991, directed by Jonathan Demme. It does not ruin rudeness to ask permission. Permission is not the pleasure. Sweetbreads are neither sweet nor breads, but followed by beans and wine, I'd eat that. If you served it, knifed, eat up. Hannibal the cannibal articulates hell of your own making, where spit is honey. Eat up, eating the screen of your phone, jealous of cellmates who get to celebrate, squeaking, throwing ejaculate. Clarice moves in a palm, then turns. Her shades of bright colour smell elegant fingers. A solution. Clarice's face provocation, able to remember the specific, her scent hair of fire and streaked bruises. Hannibal's view of heaven is muzzled. In the interim, a fat chance bird with buffalo bill, smackdard, endorphin, sewing, bathtub run. Being extremity evil suits him. Serial killers rent space in your mind every day you've known them in a row. It's a reward to be left in, to not be evil, but to use evil to find more evil. Maybe evil, that is evil's opposite? A film about skinning and eating and new love. Thanks. So, the Pillar Book will now be screened by the unbelievable Peter Greenaway. There is no reason why it's been screened today. It's about writing. Cheers.
Thank you.